Okay, we're going to look at the second type of selection structure known as multi-way selection. This is different to binary, where instead of with binary you only have one of two possible paths that the algorithm can follow. In multi-way you can have as many as the programmer or the analyst desires. So it allows for any number of possible paths, and the path that the algorithm will take determines on whether the selection is true. So if the condition is met, that path will be taken, and obviously there has to be some form of input to base that selection upon. So we look at the same algorithm, the same problem, that we had for the automatic car that needs to be programmed when approaching a traffic light. So we're going to have a look at how that would look in Flowchart. So we've got our terminators, begin and end, and similar to our previous example, we're going to have some form of input where we want to get light color, and obviously light color itself is a variable, so whatever that light color is, it will be stored there, and we'll have a decision diamond, and basically that decision will state something like if light color is, and the decision itself is normally just a question. That's what its function is. Now we've got to look at the different processes that will take place given the different types of light colors that we could have. So the first one, the first light color that we'll look at is if that light color is red, and if it's red we want to stop the vehicle. Now our next one is that we want it to proceed through the intersection. Now that would be if the light color is green, we want it to proceed through the intersection. Our other option is amber. So if the light color itself is amber, we want it to also slow speed down and proceed with caution. And finally, we want to program our automatic car for a situation that may come up. So with traffic lights themselves, sometimes they might be flashing or they may have blacked out. So if that event would occur where there's not a red, a green or an amber, we want to say proceed with caution. Now we'll put them across here, and basically what we'll do is we'll now have to put in some text that will identify for the programmer who's going to look at this what is the conditions for each one. So for red we stop the vehicle, for green we proceed through the intersection, for amber we stop or slow down and then proceed with caution. And this is a structure comes with the case or the multi-way control structure, which is otherwise. So we'll just place that on top of there, and there we have it. We've got our multi-way selection control structure, and we'll put in our flow lines now. So basically we get our color. Depending on what the color is, a decision is made. So if that decision is, if the color is red, then the decision will be to stop the vehicle. If it's green, we'll proceed through the intersection. If it is amber, we're going to slow down and proceed with caution. And then finally, if it's none of those three possible paths, we are going to proceed with caution. So that could be if the lights are flashing or any of those instances. So there's a look at our multi-way selection control structure. Thank you.